guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Chrissy. Today's video is gonna be, I haven't really figured it out what I want to do yet, but I think I'm gonna try to recreate this look I did not that long ago, this blue aqua eye. I might change it up a little bit, but this was actually one of my favorites and I didn't get a chance to post it or post a lot of pictures of it, so we're gonna do that today. I did my eyebrows off camera already, so we're just gonna start with the eye makeup. The Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light. It just makes the eyeshadow stick really easily. So this has been my favorite since I think I got it in April. Never used anything else. So I'm gonna put a little bit on the lid and I just kind of like brush it out a little bit. Just to kind of spread it around. And then I get my beauty blender and I blend it out. I'm going to start with the Jaclyn Hill palette. And I'm going to start with the, I don't know the shade name, but I'm going to start with this one. I don't have the, I lost the card that had all the names on it, so we're going to start with that shade. You're going to take this fluffy brush. This is a Morphe from the Rose Gold collection. And I'm going to start with that. You can grab as much as you want. I mean, it's the beginning, so you don't have to grab too much. But, okay. So I always start from the outer corner and then just blend in. When I first did this look, I thought it was not going to come out good. It was looking crazy. It was interesting. So I was happy that it came out actually exactly how I wanted it. So you just have to have some patience because in the beginning I know it always looks bad or it just doesn't look like it's coming together. But once you kind of finish the whole face and you know you gather everything else together, the makeup will the look will start looking how you want it, how you envisioned it to. I know there's a couple times I start something and I'm like, this is not what I wanted. So just keep blending, adding as much as you want. So I'm going to grab this. This is the Zulu palette by Juvia's Place. And I'm going to go in with this shade. Again, I don't know. These don't have names, so. Let me just grab another brush. This is a small detail blending brush. Another one of my tried and trues. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I take this. This is from Veramona. I believe that's how I say it. And it's how I clean my brushes in between. So you just spool it around, cleans it off, and there's no color on it. That's how I go in between colors. So you're just gonna take a little bit of this, or you know what, I like to take a lot because this is a lot of color, so you're just gonna keep blending. It's gonna brighten it a little bit because it's a brighter color. You could take it all the way in and blend out. The key to these looks that I've learned is just blend. Keep blending, keep blending. Because if you don't, the colors, you're going to see the difference in the colors. And that's something you really don't want. So you're going to just take that dark color, one of the dark shades that you like, and you're going to go back and forth in the corner. I like to take this little smudge brush, and I'm going to take that, pack it, and just hit the corner. I'm going to go back and forth in between the both colors. Now I'm only starting with a little bit because I got to keep building that blue shade up because it's not as pigmented as I want it to be. So I'm just going to start adding just that dimension in the corner and the outer corner to make it a little bit more smoky. So I'm going to go back to the Jaclyn Hill palette. It's a lot of back and forth, so we're going to be using the same palette. Pack the brush with that blue and go right over. I want to make the blue a lot more intense, so I'm just going to keep going back and forth. I'm going to go back to the darker blues and I'm going to add that into the corner. Back to the Magic palette. I just like to do small little circles in the corner. Okay, good. I'm gonna actually bring in the smokiness a little bit more into the crease. Yeah, kind of just to give that eye more dimension. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Then I'm gonna go back with that same Morphe brush I was using with no product on it and just blend. Don't add any more product to it, just use exactly what you had on it already and blend it out. Okay, good. So now that we have this base down, here comes the fun part. So you're gonna take a small flat brush with a little bit of your concealer. I like to use, again, the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I'm gonna carve out a half cut crease, so only like a little halo. This is, you have to be very steady with your hand, otherwise it can get real bad real fast. So you're gonna start from the inner corner of your eye. I take a little bit on my hand, just a small little dab for both eyes. You don't want to put too much either, because then it globs on and then it smears, and then it'll go into the crease. And then just do small strokes, small strokes. Start with a little bit and then build. You don't want to do too much. And you're just gonna follow the crease. So you're gonna follow where your eye creases. And then I like to drag it down, because if I go straight across like this, it just doesn't, it smears and then it doesn't come out right. So remember, take your time. This took me a long time to learn, only because I'm very impatient. So I've messed up a couple times. And if you don't have the right products, it doesn't look right either. Okay, so just kind of fill in the bottom. Right over to where the smoky part begins. And you could do the other eye. Try not to let the eye fold into the crease. If you want to put the shadow down first before you do the other eye, that's also fine too. I like to just keep going. Otherwise my hand doesn't like to stay steady. Right now this is what we have. So I'm going to take this color from, this is the Magic palette still. I'm going to take this shade right here and pack it down. I'm going to use this flat packer brush from the Rose Gold collection. Clean it off a little bit more. So you can either take this with a brush if you don't like the intensity, or you can use your finger. And we're just going to pack that into the inner corner. Just up, just a little bit, just the inner corner. You don't want to take it all the way through, because we're going to blend other colors through that. Okay. I'm going to clean this brush off. I still like to use the same one. And then I'm going to go in with this greenish blue shade and put that in the center of the lid. So again, if you use your finger, I'm going to show you the difference. If you use your finger, this is what it looks like. And if you put it on the lid, the intensity is so much more. Yep. So I'm going to swirl my finger around and do the same thing on the other side. I've never tried wetting the brush and doing it, but I just like to use fingers too. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Now this part is just strictly blending. Blending is going to be what saves you in this whole thing. So you're just going to take, so let me clean up my hand a little bit. Okay. So you're going to just take the same blending, one of the same blending brushes, either one that you were using, and you're just going to clean up this area. Right alongside where you put those colors. Right in the crease. You don't want to take a huge blending brush, but you're just going to take a very small blending brush and blend it out. See, I have it all over here. This is why I don't do my foundation first. And just keep blending. Smooth out the edges. That's why I said it doesn't matter if it's not as clean, it's still going to look nice. Okay. So I'm going to deepen out the corners only because I don't see the dimension, so I'm going to go back to the magic palette and go back in with that deep blue and just add it to the corner. Yeah. Just keep adding it until you feel comfortable, until you feel it's at its best. Remember to go back with your blue, the brush you were using with the little shade of blue on it. Go back to that blending brush and just blend out the edges. Okay. Alright, I think I'm at where I like it. So it still looks crazy because it's only the top done. So I'm going to go do my foundation, concealer, everything off camera. And then when I come back, I'll show you how I do the under eye and how it all comes together. So now the foundation's done. Foundation, bronzer. I haven't done the highlight yet because I like to do that after my eye makeup. We're going to start with the the lower lash line. So I'm going to take my, what is this? A Kajal, my Maybelline. It's like a thick smudging eyeliner, black eyeliner. I like to take that, line the lower lash line. So you're just going to smudge this out. It's going to give you something to pack the color on with. Let's go in from the Zulu palette with that same blue we used in the beginning. This one right here. Tap a little of the excess off. And you're going to start smudging that right where you smudged out the black. Now this will irritate your eyes. I know it does to me all the time. And it messes up my makeup, but it is what it is. So you're just going to keep going back and forth. You could bring yours down how low as you want. I like to keep it pretty close to where the black is and just go back and forth. Okay, so now that we have that blue down, I'm going to go in with a little bit of that, the darker blue that we did the smoky in the outer corner with. This darker blue right here. And I'm only going to take a little bit because this is super pigmented, so you're just going to take a little bit from there. And only in the outer corner you're going to smoke this out. Okay, same thing on the other side. Okay, now you're going to leave the inner corner, lower lash line inner corner bare because we're going to do something else. So you're going to take another brush, a clean brush. Oh, my nose itches. gonna take a clean brush. Let me see. Sorry, I have like a million over here. I'm gonna clean this off. And we're gonna go with this metallic-y blue. Not this one, we used this one earlier, but we're gonna go in with this one. It's a little bit darker. It's really flaky, so not flaky, but it has like flecks of glitter in it, so just be careful that it will get in your eye maybe, and it's just gonna probably irritate it a little bit. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of that in the inner corner and drag it out. I like to go back in with that same kajal that we used before to just kind of clean in where the waterline got messed up. Now I'm going to set my face using the Slay All Day Gerard Cosmetics setting spray and watermelon. It smells so good. You're going to spritz. I'm going to take a beauty blender, bounce that in to kind of make it look more skin-like. And then we're going to highlight. So we're going to take the Jouer Cosmetics Rose Gold Highlighter. I can never open this. It looks like this. We're going to take that on, if I can find it, an M510 Morphe highlighting brush. Swirl it around a little bit. I like to take mine up a little bit to where the brow is, just so it's not in just one spot. Blend it out. Okay, I like to do the bridge of my nose. My cupid's bow. In the beginning it looks like you just like licked glitter, but it looks better at the end. Let's take this small detail brush from, it's a Morphe M205, sorry. You're going to take a little bit of that highlighter, same one, and you're going to highlight the brow bone. This one's like a duochrome, so it's like that mermaid vibe. That's what I'm feeling today. Okay, you can hit the inner corner if you want. I mean, we kind of have a lot of color going on already, but it doesn't hurt. Okay. Now, last but not least, lip. Now just wait for this to dry down. It's a liquid to matte. And while that dries down, I'm gonna put a little bit of mascara on my lower lash line. This is the Lash Paradise from, I don't know. What is this, Yeah, L'Oreal. And yeah, guys, this is the final look. It's really smoky. I kind of changed it up from the picture that I did, but I totally like how it is. It's more mermaid vibes, summer, definitely. I'm loving this look, so thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you really enjoyed it. I'm going to try to do more looks, more colorful looks so we can end out the summer. So if you guys have anything that you want to see, just let me know. Leave it in the comments below. And I hope to see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys. Thank you.